Previously on Little Brother.
Queens and Kings, my 2 nominations will be Meg and Dazed.
Monet hoped that Dazed or Didi would be her target during her HOH week.
Someone wins the veto and they take Meg out. I'm okay with either Dazed or Didi going. But if someone takes Dazed out, I want Didi out.
But Didi won veto and everything changed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, if you don't want Days to go, then you would. Did you already?
I didn't say I don't want him to go. I just said I'd rather he stayed than her.
And I know who, if me or Meg come down, I know who the replacement noms are. I was told not to say, but it involves you, so you should know if you want to.
You want to know something funny? I already knew that. Like, I put 2 and 2 together with the Monet and Meg situation. I'm not stupid. People think I am slow, but I'm not stupid. Because I was going to use my veto on you anyway.
Oh my god, I love you. The deal with her, as I understood, was don't put up Leanna unless I have to backdoor her.
I am going to use it on... Where's my quarter? I'm sorry, I'm just playing. I am going to use it on Dazed.
I'm gonna put up Nav.
For him to stay would be Dazed, me, and who else? Oh, I gotta try to get Alex. Oh shit.
Tonight, Meg and Nav must fight for their lives in the game.
You want somebody to show up to a veto who could help you. Nav's not the one to keep.
See, for me, it's hard to pin down who Meg is working with closely.
I feel as though I could beat him.
But also, it's double eviction night. 2 players will be leaving by the end of the night. Who will be the next 2 members of the jury? Find out tonight on Little Brother.
Didi, would you like a guess?
What? Oh my god.
Monet's HOH week has taken a turn. She was not able to get out either of her 2 targets, Dazed or Didi, because Didi won the veto and took down Dazed. Nav has gone up as the replacement nominee, and now Nav and Meg must fight for their place in the game. But what everybody doesn't know is that tonight is a double eviction. 2 players will be leaving by the end of the night.
I am going to use it on Dazed.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna put up Nav.
I mean, it's my paranoia, apparently, that made me think I was a renom, because all I heard was Nav. From the little bit I heard, it was, you know, Alex told me that it was, you know, probably going to be Nav, and then Didi said she heard it was going to be Nav. But it's just my paranoia. But for me, it makes sense that Monet would renom me, because she had already had that blood on her hands. But it's like I said, everyone plays this game with just differently, and they prioritize different things, and they look at things differently. So it's trying to understand each player. I think Monet renom Nav because maybe they aren't, you know, they aren't that close, and me and her are cool. Like, we've actually, even though we haven't talked a lot, like in all the public chats that we've interacted in, me and Monet are like, we're cool now. Like, we've just put a lot of, I don't know, we're just cool.
I would have sucked anyway. I couldn't make it because I was on a work call. I would have been awful anyway.
Yeah, Nav, I don't think this would have been your game.
Not happy to be on the block, and I'm fully expecting to be voted out because I think people might think I'm just not invested in this game since I keep missing a lot of chats and stuff. Which kind of sucks because I did enjoy my time in this game. I thought I had a little better of a game than I did last time, but I think I'm gonna leave.
Nav, I mean, long as it's a number off that side, yeah, I think so, because he really on Dave's side. So yeah, I really think Nav going would help my game.
Hopefully, if it goes as planned, it'll probably get Meg out. I would have to just talk to Alex and see where he stands, because his body language said he really didn't he really was indifferent with either.
Thank you for nominating me. I appreciate it. I owe you one.
Good luck, Meg.
Good luck now.
I guess the noms are realistically the same to me, but I think the votes are going to change. This was a complex switch for me because on the surface it looks the same, but I think Nav has a way better chance at staying against Meg than Dazed would have. I think Dazed would have been gone.
I don't know. I think taking out Nav would be a good idea, but it just seems like everyone's so convoluted and together that the right decision isn't obvious. Especially, even if I'm working so close with Meg right now, sort of, and I haven't spoken to Nav in a while, I'm not sure what the right move is.
I'm loyal to Nav, right? From the beginning of the game, I said I would run with him, and I've been doing my best. Not throwing him under the bus. I'm not gonna do it now. Worst comes to worst, I gotta tell Meg straight up. But the thing is, I don't even know if the votes are there to vote Meg out. You know, I told Dee, you know, there's a good chance, but with Nav on the block now, it's going to be tough.
I kind of wanted to ask her why me, but I don't know.
Oh, what you win?
I thought it was going to be me.
It was supposed to be me, but you know.
It was supposed to be you think?
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
I don't think so.
No,
I think it was supposed to be you.
What makes you?
She can confirm it. Who is it supposed to be, Monet?
I'm sorry, what?
Who is the renom supposed to be?
Now.
Really?
Why do you ask?
Who told you it was supposed to be you, D?
I just heard it through the grapevine.
If anything, I was talking to Megan Days about who I might nom, and I did mention you, but I also mentioned Nav. So I didn't say, oh, I'm gonna put in D.
That's true.
It was between you and Nav.
Dee is going to win the game if people don't start picking up what's going on with her. She slyly kind of drops some bombs on people. She asks questions and, you know, makes comments at the right moments. And I feel like she's kind of in the same position where I am, where she's kind of working with multiple people at different levels of this game.
Can I ask why it was between us, or do you not want to say that?
Nav, because I feel like I have the least connection with you, and Dee because of the lack of loyalty to the alliance that we have.
It was pretty sad to hear Monet say that I was her weakest connection. I mean, I get it, but I thought we had a few really good chats, and so that wouldn't have been the case.
Do you know what you're voting tonight?
Being completely honest with you, I really don't even know. I don't know if my vote matters.
It does matter. It matters to me.
If I feel like if I vote to keep you, it's gonna be a sympathy vote. This is without talking to anybody. This is just based on a deal that I had to make. So I believe that 3 votes are together, which means my vote wouldn't matter. But they could be fucking her over and they vote out Nav, which I'm apparently a target of Leanna's. If you want to take a shot at me, taking Nav out would be a great way to take a shot at me, right? Well, one of them I know for sure, D will vote you out. I'm not sure where Leanna and Alex fall. I'm not even sure where Fanguy falls. I have no idea who that dude is working with.
Well, Dee told me yesterday that she wanted Nav out. So if she votes me against Nav, she's a liar.
Yeah, she's not telling us the same thing.
If you want somebody who is going to be able to show up and play in an HOH to help you not get voted. If you want somebody to show up to a veto who could help you, Nav's not the one to keep. Nav isn't here for half of these meetings.
I know. And
I don't think it's very fair to keep him in the game over somebody who shows up and plays and tries. No offense to Nav, I think Nav's a great guy. And I love Nav. It's nothing personal against him. But he's busy and he's not showing up. He didn't come to the veto last night.
I agree with everything you just said. Meg made a valid point about Nav not being here. And I thought I was going to be able to possibly count on him to win this past veto. And he wasn't there. And it didn't strike a nerve. It just shows me that if I'm in danger, I might not have him there to potentially save me. Which is why, even though I'm not sure you're fully with me, I would rather have you around because I know you're going to make deals with me when things get crazy.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And that's the way we've played this game so far. And I'll continue to do that.
And that's why I will probably vote Nav out. I'm just saying that if I do that, it might be a sympathy vote. Like I'm not gonna try to build your hopes up.
Sympathy vote my way and maybe be that third vote if I can convince other people in the chats to keep me.
Do you know what you're voting?
First of all, yeah, I know where I'm voting at. But do you who voting for you?
To stay?
Yay.
Dazed told me he would vote for me, but he thinks it's going to be a sympathy vote. I'm pretty sure that I can get Fan Guy, and if I have you, that's all I need.
So Dazed not going to vote out Nav? I mean, he not going to vote with Nav?
He said that I told him Nav isn't here half the time. Nav isn't going to do anything for him. Nav doesn't show up to competitions. He doesn't show up to chats. Like, what's he going to do for you? You know?
I think Nav is always at the bottom of that alliance. He not at the bottom of him and Daze because I think him and Daze working together, but the whole group itself, I think he at the bottom. They just was using him as the, a vote. But I think him and Daze is together like they final two. So
rather, he should have Nav on the jury to be a jury vote for him if he makes it that far. He's not going to do shit for him in the game.
So what he say?
He said that he would vote for me to stay, but he thinks it's going to be a sympathy vote.
And what about D? Where's she voting at?
Well, D told me yesterday she wanted Nav out, but D told Daze that she's voting me out.
Yep.
She's a liar, and she's going to win the game.
So, all right. So, look, I know Fan Guy is because I got to rearrange my whole arrangement. I mean, because I saved Alex the whole game, but it was so hard to convince him. So it was like, all right, look, it shouldn't have been that hard if I saved you the whole game. So it was like, all right, I know your number one is Fan Guy. Where that leave me at?
He's not my number one, but we've been working together and doing well, at least like getting along in the game and stuff like that. At this point I have no one. So I mean I have Fan Guy, but only for so long. Like he's, what I mean? Like we haven't, but I that like if I win HOH, I'm not putting you up.
It's tricky. I think that right now I'm treading like I'm not anyone's immediate target except for Daze possibly, and I'm not anyone's closest ally. And so I have to really be careful on how to move forward. It's hard to go in a game where you don't have anybody that's been with you from the start. So I have to be careful on what I say, how much I say, because I could easily be a scapegoat. I could easily be pushed as a nom. So it's going to be interesting.
I know that he is the one that told Didi that Monet was like considering putting her up as a nom because I was in the conversation when when Monet said that, and I didn't tell Monet that or Dee that last night in like the veto room. So I know for a fact that Days is the one that told her that, which is why I'm sure she used the veto to take him down, because I'm sure they worked out some kind of deal.
He wants you out then, I guess.
They've been working together a long time.
Yes, but Days told me tonight that he thinks that me staying over Nav is in his best interest because Nav doesn't show up half the time.
Right.
So Days told me that he would throw a vote my way, but he thinks it's a sympathy vote. I told him, even if it's a sympathy vote, all I need is 3. So it could be the vote that matters, you know? Leanna told me 100% she's voting Nav out. So I need the 2 of you guys in order for me to stay, because I don't know if I trust Days to vote me over Nav.
I wouldn't trust Days. Look,
I wouldn't trust what Days said either. That didn't sound like he, because a sympathy vote does not work anymore. We don't have sympathy votes.
It doesn't even matter. He there's no way he thinks it's a sympathy vote, because he already knows that I'm gonna vote to keep you.
Yeah.
And
so I don't know why you said that.
So because, dude,
jury management.
I had a weird feeling that, I mean, I hate it keeps going back to that vote, but I have this weirdest feeling that it might have even been him who voted Mike out.
If that's the case, like
him and Dee have been working together for a long time, and if you look,
and Nav is in there too. So if we keep Nav tonight, if you guys keep Nav tonight, that's a threesome that's gonna fucking run it.
No, I mean, I don't know if Dee and Nav are close. That's the other revelation I came to yesterday. I think it's Dazed and Dee that are really close. And
I agree. Dee has never said she's ever talked to Nav. She always said she sometimes talks to Days, so I can definitely.
Well, she's gunning hard for me. She told me yesterday she wanted Nav out, but she's gunning hard for me to go. And I know that she's telling people that they better vote me out or else whatever, whatever.
Are you guys going after Days and Dee after this? Because that's kind of where I'm going.
I'm 100% going after Dee because I feel like Dee's in with everybody the same way Dazed is kind of in with everybody. I feel like both of them are kind of in with everybody.
Yes.
Leanna's on board with that too. So if we can bring her on just for like a week with the 3 of us to get it done.
Let's do it.
I can't promise that I won't put up Leanna and Dee.
It's
but
fine.
I can say that
for me, it
would be my replacement nominee 100%.
For me, it'll be Days and Dee right away. So I just wanted you guys to know that, like, you guys aren't people that I'm going after.
My combination of 3 nominees
are those
would be those 3.
Same. This is final 3 right here.
That's what I kind of wanted, but
yeah, I'm super fun.
Things changed when Mike fucking the vote with Mike was just like so effed up. I was like, really? Like,
talking to Meg and Alex, I think Meg was sincerely pushing for a final 3 with us. I am actually going to be okay with that if it's a real thing. Maybe not so much now that Monet has moved into that kind of spot, but 3 and 4 for sure.
I was trying to keep Dazed on the block next to you because I felt like
you would have stayed 100%
against Dazed. So I told Dee, I said, look, if you leave the noms the same, I'll vote how you want. Just tell me. But I wasn't gonna vote you out.
Everyone told Dee to like keep noms the same as she did. So that means that she's very, very much in with Dazed. Because I told her not to, Leanna told her not to.
And I even lied to her and told her.
Me and Leanna did too. We were like, sure, we'll vote your way, like whatever you want, but like just keep it the same.
This was a productive conversation. I feel like Alex told us he was on board. I don't think he has any reason to vote Meg out, and Meg staying is good for me. So, I hope it was a productive conversation for Alex.
So I agree.
I know that I have your vote. I know I don't even have to ask you that. But Alex, do I have yours for sure?
I told you. I told you have my vote.
I know. I'm just, I'm in this position where I'm freaking out and just like very, very paranoid.
Of course. Meg kind of felt like she didn't have my vote yet, even though I told her multiple times I did. So she just wanted to double check. But I think she's playing with so many people that she forgets that our conversations are like typically just us planning to get to the end together. So if she feels like she has fan guy 100%, then she doesn't feel as good with me then.
Because at the end of the day, those 4 I still think those 4 are working together. At the end of the day, Meg,
Fan Guy, Nav, Days.
So one of them has to go, and I think it would be beneficial for the better player to go. And I honestly think Meg is the better player.
Okay, so you want Meg to go over Nav?
Yeah, unless you got something else.
The thing is, like, Nav lied to me about voting to keep me, and so I haven't talked to him since.
I just think I'm not trying to insult anybody over there on the other side. I just think they're not as smart as Meg.
Yeah, I think Meg is smarter than Nav, I would say, especially in this game.
Yeah.
And I don't even. But I don't. The thing is, I don't know who Nav is working. I feel like I know Meg is working.
I think he's working with Days closely.
Okay.
But they're all four like connected.
Right.
Days pretty much kind of implied it, but he didn't straight up say, "Oh, we're all four working together." But he said some things.
Who do you think's more dangerous of the duos, Meg and Fanguy, or Days and Nav?
I just think Meg is stronger out of all four of them.
Yeah, I can see that.
And in order to take down like all four of something or like a group or something, you have to take down the boss first.
I guess we'll talk more in the backyard chat because I'll also be able to talk to the two nominees. But I don't know. Do you think Leanna would vote Meg out over Nav? Like,
I don't know. Leanna has been talking about Meg this whole time, so that's why I was surprised when she really
wanted
did.
to keep Meg, right?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay.
Huh. I wonder if Meg's working with other people besides Fanguy.
I don't know, because that's the only reason. Like that was not the only reason. That's one of the reasons why I didn't take Meg down, because I know Leanna was talking about her the whole time. I'm like, okay, I guess it's two birds, one stone. But I guess I don't know if she'd rather prefer Days to leave over Meg, or if she just doesn't want Meg to leave at all. So,
that is true.
That would kind of confuse me too. He's pretty much getting a run around just like I am.
This whole thing is confused. Well, okay, so after the veto chat, like, is Monet mad about the whole thing, or?
I don't know. I don't have anything. I don't hold any grudge against it. Like I said, the week changes every time. Like me and Tiana had a back and forth, and
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Leanna and Monet both put me up, and you voted me out once. So like at this point, I agree. Like every week is new. I think right now for us strategically, I think Meg is the better option to get out instead of Nav. I don't know if that's the majority vote. I feel like
we only need.
I think Days will save Nav. Obviously.
What do you mean save him?
Like vote Meg out.
So that's one. We only need 3.
So do you want? I mean, we could be the other 2.
You want to?
Like, part of me says yes, but I'm not entirely sure. I have to talk to her backyard. Yeah, she wants to go after Meg, and that's kind of it. She wants to get me, her, and Days to vote Meg out.
Are you voting to keep Nav?
I don't know yet. I'm leaning towards more to voting to keep Nav, because it was like a discussion that the 4 of y'all was working together or something like that.
Who?
It was you, Fanguy, Days, and Nav.
Oh, I mean, no, maybe for like a vote, but that's as far as it went. So why were you gunning so hard for me to go?
I wasn't gunning hard. I was.
Everybody said yesterday that you were telling them like you would keep the votes the same if everybody told you they would vote for me to go over Days.
Yeah, like I said, it was assumed that y'all was working together, and as history has it, you seem to be like the one in charge all the time.
I'm definitely not in charge this game. I mean, I have Fanguy, and that's pretty much it.
Because like I just talked with Alex like about 30 minutes ago, and we were talking about like how Leanna was like, because at first she was like she want you to go or whatever, but then that's when Days was put up, and then we asked her who would she prefer to between the 2, because like these past couple weeks she been talking about you the whole time, so I'm confused as to why they're making it seem like it's just me.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't say anything about that. They were just like, Dee Dee's gunning for you hard, and you know, I was like, well, yesterday Dee Dee told me that she wanted Nav to go, so I guess that was a lie.
I didn't say I wanted Nav to go. I said I wouldn't mind Nav going. I didn't say I wanted him to go.
There's a lot of lying going on in this game. There's a lot of stories being told.
Because, like I just told Alex, that's really one of the main reasons why I didn't take you down. Because Liana was like gunning. She wasn't. I want to say she was gunning for you because I don't want to put words in people's mouths like they just did me. But she was talking about getting you up. It's so crazy to me that Liana was literally all season long talking about Meg gotta go, and then for her to be like trying to make it, I don't know if that was her. She said everybody. She didn't specify who said I was coming for her, but trying to make it seem like she wasn't just bad mouthing the lady, and for her to be like she's gonna vote with her, that is crazy to me. Like, it has me drinking alcohol right now. I haven't drank in like 2 months.
Well, I mean, my ploy to you is not so inconsistent in this game. He doesn't show up half the time. He didn't even come to the veto last night. So I just don't think that he can offer you anything in this game.
I also want to point out in Meg's chat when she was saying like Nav isn't consistent, he doesn't show up, that was just playing more into advantage of me voted to keep Nav because he's still going to end up doing it possibly in the future. So that would be an easy out or an easy target.
To be honest, I don't really know if it benefits you to keep me strategically over Meg, except the fact that I'm more predictable than Meg. I don't know, like, Meg has more relationships than I do, and Meg has probably more options than I do. I don't have that many options. I'm somebody that everybody can agree on just putting him up as a pawn. So I don't know, that probably benefits you strategically, and if you do keep me, I'm not going to come for you. I wasn't planning on coming for you anyways, especially because I know you and Days are close and I'm close to him too, so it doesn't benefit me to come after you. But yeah, I think the only pitch I can really make is strategic to you, so it's like, if you had any questions for me.
Do you know who you would target if you were HOH?
Monet, obviously. And then who else is left? I mean, but depending on how Liana votes tonight, because I assume that Liana's gonna vote to eliminate me. But you know, if Liana keeps me, which would be surprising to me, I don't know how she's voting. You don't have to promise me anything, or if your mind's made up either way, it's fine. I think strategically it makes more sense to keep me for you. Like, I wasn't gonna come for you anyways, but obviously if you keep me, I'm not gonna come for you. And with our mutual trust, I guess, in Dazed, you know, I guess it makes sense for you to keep me. But if you don't feel that way, that's fine. No hard feelings on my end. Yeah, I think of the people that I haven't talked to much, I have like the most respect for you. I feel like in chats generally you don't like bullshit around. You're pretty civil, you're pretty calm, you get your point across and you leave it at that. You're not like performative or anything, and I respect that. Like, you're straight up, you're down to earth, and I respect that. So regardless of which way you go, you know, no hard feelings for me. But if your mind is made up, then yeah, I would appreciate you telling me. But if you don't want to, that's fine.
It's like the not like 70-30 right now on your behalf. So
I see. Okay.
I just have to talk because you only need 3 people to vote out Meg. So yeah. I wouldn't know who the third person would be because
I mean, I'm gonna talk to Alex.
He was saying things that I already had in my head. Like, it's better, it's more strategy, or it's more strategic to keep him than Meg.
I feel like I'm probably gonna leave tonight, but I don't know. So I guess if there's anything you wanted to know from me specifically, I guess now's the best time to ask. But I feel like I don't have much information to give you anyway. So
I mean, I would say we're both in, you know, we probably know about the same thing, which right. I don't know. There's a lot of lies, and what information we know to be true is very little. I mean, I have my suspicions on a couple things, but I have no way of verifying them unless those folks actually tell the truth. Okay. So, I mean, like I said, I don't think there's anything that you know that I don't know, and vice versa.
Okay.
Not sure how the vote is going to go down. One, I have no idea where Fan Guy's at in this game.
I think he's gonna keep Meg. He and Meg are pretty
Think so?
close. Yeah,
She seemed to think that he was a guaranteed lock. I know Dee Dee is going to vote out Meg.
Yeah.
That is her target. Leanna and Alex, I have no idea. If they were smart, they would vote you out because you're close to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And I am Leanna's target.
Mm.
At least that's what I've been told. I am 100% who she is trying to get out of the game. And we haven't even been working that close. I mean, we've chit-chatted, but I assume that if they want to weaken me, they would take you out. But I don't know that for a fact. What I think happened was Alex made a deal with Leanna. Okay. After that first time that he got put on the block, he made a deal.
He's risking a lot by letting Dee Dee stay in the game. Because that's like somebody who's so actively gunning for him.
No, she's not. No, she's not. I had to make a deal. With Dee Dee to keep Leanna and Alex not safe, but they couldn't be the first nominee. So if I win this HOH, I have to put up you or Meg regardless. But I can backdoor Leanna or I can backdoor Alex, but I can't put them on the block first. So she is protecting him in some way. I don't know how in bed she is with them.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a part of the deal to take me off the block.
I see.
So I'm confused with it all because a lot of folks are working with folks that I didn't think were working together.
Right.
I mean, there's no reason for Dee Dee to want me to do that unless somehow she's working with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm all alone regardless of which of you two go home. So,
and like if you hear that the votes are already on me, I don't like if you want to save face and vote me out, that's okay too. Like I'm not gonna hold.
I told Meg the same thing. I don't think my vote matters tonight. Mine's just an extra vote. I think the vote has already been planned, and I'm just a stray out there that doesn't matter.
I know, like I did vote against you when it was you and Mike. It was a tough week for me.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I get it.
But
I don't think I had any like reservations about that vote from you. I had it more so with like Days because he just flat out lied about it. Like I didn't know. Like I guess he was close with Mike too, but he didn't let me think that way. You know, he kind of just let me feel like he was on my side in that vote. So that's my reservations for him in that way. But I mean, how do you feel now? Like I haven't talked to you in such a long time since Mike. So
yeah.
I would love to catch up.
So how do I feel specifically with regards to you or just in general?
No, I mean, just in general, just like, what do you think, what do you think about, what we can do in the future? What do you hope to see? Like what's on your mind in terms of how to move forward in this game? We're winding down,
Yeah. And like, I've felt this way for a while, but I feel like I'm on the periphery of a lot of relationships. Like I'm not in with anybody. I feel like I have good relationships with like you, Fan Guy, Dazed, even Meg. Like I love Meg, and I felt like we had a good relationship. So it's unfortunate like being on the block with her.
Yeah.
And then I honestly thought I had a good relationship with Monet as well. And so to hear her say that like she thinks our connection is weak, which we haven't talked in the last round or so, but before that we requested each other like alternatively, almost like for like 2 rounds straight or something.
I don't know. Every time I speak to him, I feel as though he's good. We're good strategically. We're aligned. I feel as though I could beat him more than I could beat Meg, and that I think he would take me farther than Meg would.
If it came down to it, I think Liana is more likely to choose to save Meg over saving somebody like you, or if I'm there like me. So with me, you know, I don't have that many options either. So like for me, I would never go after you. It just does not make logical sense for me
That
to
wasn't
ever go
my
after
it
you.
wasn't my plan either ever. Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Yeah. For me, the people I need to go after are like Monet for sure. And then Liana, because I just don't think that she is somebody who's on my side.
Okay.
And I mean, Fan Guy, I like Fan Guy a lot. I do. But I think he's going to vote to keep Meg because they're close. Maybe once.
I was gonna say, have you talked to everybody so far?
Yeah, you're my last chat.
Who said to you that they'll vote for you to stay?
I mean, Dazed, everybody assumes that Dazed is going to vote to keep me because everybody assumes that he and I are close. Which, look, we've chatted. Dazed and I have chatted. But like, we never like, oh, we're final twos and we're going to the end together. That's not a thing. Like, he knows that me sticking around is good for him because I'm strategic. And like, we bounce ideas off of each other. And like, I'm also like alone. So I don't have anybody else. So for him, it's like a Mike situation. Like, who else is going to work with me? That's why he wants to work. Didi, I think more so just wants Meg out as opposed to keeping me. So she's gonna vote to keep. So those two are the votes that I think I have, like more or less like on lock.
I think that's right. So
my pitch to you just would be like your relationship and my relationship. I know people like assume that we're together coming in. Maybe they don't think that way anymore. But that could work to our advantage. Like if people don't think we're as closely aligned anymore, that could work to our advantage. Obviously, if you keep me, they might start suspecting that again.
Yeah.
But I think at this point, I'm perceived more closely with Dazed than I am with you.
I guess I'm the swing vote here.
And again, like I don't have any hard feelings towards you either. If you vote like to eliminate me, it's fine. I know you're a strategic person. Like you're probably you have a game plan. I don't want you to ruin your other relationships for my sake. Like I would never ask you that. Yeah. But I think if you look at it strategically, if I stay in the game, Dazed is still in the game. That's like a duo that people are afraid of. Nobody's gonna come after you. And if I win HOH, obviously I'm not gonna put you up. If Dazed wins HOH, I don't think he's gonna put you up. Like he told me that it was part of a deal with Didi, that she said that Alex cannot be put up as a nominee if the Dazed wins HOH. Like I can tell you that much. So you're safe if either Dazed or me wins HOH. You're not gonna go up on the block.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's something that he just told me that I'm revealing to you. But
do you see a way? Do you want to go to the final two with Dazed or no?
No.
Who do you want to go with?
And I don't think he's gonna make it there either. I don't have final two deal with anybody. Like I mean, if you want to go to the final two with me, I mean, I will take you.
That was my original plan from the beginning. He offered a final two, sort of. He was like, if you want to go to the end, I'm down for that. So that's farther than what Meg has said.
Didi and Alex seem to be turning to keep Nav in this game over Meg, but they need one more number. Dazed would seem like that obvious third number, but I don't know what his mindset is going into this vote. Will the third vote be gotten to save Nav, or will Meg squeak out of this round?
Can we talk about the voting tonight? It's pretty close.
It's gonna be close.
Is it?
It could be. I don't know. Is it?
I think. I've been blindfolded all game though, so I don't know anything.
I know where one vote's going, and that's it. Everybody else, I have no idea who's voting home.
Didi's?
You alright there, fan guy?
Yeah, you okay?
I'm working on it.
But yeah, I do. I think the vote could be incredibly close because I don't really know how anyone's vote's gonna go. Therefore,
I'm just gonna flip a coin, honestly.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, why not? I don't want to vote out either of them, so I'll just flip a coin, and whoever has the majority gets the majority, right?
Hey.
Speaking of coin flips, he summoned you. Dazed is just like, he's like, I'm gonna flip a coin to vote somebody out tonight, and then
I honestly would rather us just talk it out because it's only the five of us voting. Like, do we need surprises? Do we? Do you want to? I guess you guys want a surprise? Like,
I mean, if y'all want to talk me into voting either way and me not flipping a coin, I'm okay with it. I didn't figure the vote was going to be close, but
Yes.
Who would you think was going to go?
I'm staying out of it. Y'all, if y'all want me to vote a certain way, pitch to me. Otherwise, I'm just going to flip a coin. Like I said, I don't want either one to go. I have no reason to vote out either, nor keep them. I mean,
I also don't want either of them to go.
So if somebody wants a certain person to go, here's your time to pitch for me to vote a certain way.
Didi, how you feeling? What do you want to do?
I have no idea. I just talked to Nav too, because I'm confused. I keep getting different stories and everything. So I'm like, oh, I hate to do this, but Liana, why are you trying to make it seem like I was the only one that was targeting Meg?
Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Who said that?
Meg. That's all I was like, why is Liana saying that? Oh, this is stressful.
Wait, what?
Yes. When I talked to Meg earlier, she was like, so why are you gunning for me? I said, I'm not. I said, why is everybody? No, I said, who said that? She said, everybody. I said, why are they trying to make it seem like it's just me?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wish everybody was in here, because Meg just told me. See, that's her just saying that make me change my vote.
What did she tell you?
She just told me just now that Days told her that you was coming for her. That's what she told me just now. She said Days told her. She said Days told her that you was coming for her. That's what she just told me just now.
Wow.
So she's telling
that's
you
what
guys
made me change my mind. Because I mean, I don't like nobody to lie on me.
Right.
That is so crazy, because she was just talking. I was like,
I wish everybody was in here.
Because I asked her, I was like, why would they make it seem like it's just me? It's not just me. What are you talking about? Or whatever like that. And she was like, that's what she said. I said, well, who have you talked to? She was like, everybody. She wouldn't specify. But then when I asked her, well, who said they're going to vote for you? That's what she was like. Leanna and Fan Guy said they were going to vote to keep her. And I was like, oh, okay. So in my head, like, okay, she talked to Fan Guy or Leanna, so it was either one of them.
I didn't tell her nothing. Nothing at all. She told me Days told her that you was coming for her.
You like to tell a lot of people that I said certain things, but I'm going to use your logic from one of your seasons that if it didn't come from my mouth, I didn't say it.
Wait, you're right. You're right, but I'm just telling her. I'm just saying what
I know, you've been doing that all season about what I've said.
You can deny it, but I'm telling you what Meg said, because since she said I said, I have to defend myself. So I'm telling her, Meg told me this. Now you can say whatever you want to say. If you didn't say it, you didn't say it. I'm telling you, since she going around saying I said it, I'm telling you what she just said. I wasn't the one said it. I was gonna vote with her. I was.
So now you're gonna vote Meg out.
I don't know where I'm gonna vote at. I was gonna vote to keep Meg. I mean, I wouldn't vote Meg out because I really think Meg wouldn't vote me out. She'll let somebody else do it.
So what are we voting?
This is too many lies.
Do we just vote Meg out because she's lying on everything? Like,
see, and she just told me Days said that Days got everybody. Days told me, Days told Meg that you was coming for her. She told me. I didn't say nothing.
He probably implied that because I asked him the same questions I asked y'all.
So then Days told you he told Meg that she was gonna give her he was gonna give her a sympathy vote?
No.
Meg told me that Days was gonna do that.
That's what she told me.
But I don't believe it because when I talked to Nav said that there's not a single chance that Days is doing that. Days already told him that he would tell her that. So there's no vote that's going for Meg right now besides Fan Guy. So I think we should just make it easy and just get Meg out.
That's what he said. So I don't know. I don't know where it's going. I know where my vote going.
Coming up next, it is the next eviction of the season.
Sadly, my guy, I vote to evict the wonderful, talented, amazing Nav.
This may backfire, but I'm thinking strategic here. I vote to evict Meg.
I vote to evict Nav.
I hope I'm not the swing vote. If I'm the swing vote, I'm pretty in danger. So, but I have to try. I cast my vote, unfortunately, to evict Meg.
I'll go ahead and cast my vote. I vote to evict Nav.
Okay, here are the results. By a vote of 3-2, Nav, you have been evicted from Little Brother. Nav, you must stay behind. Everybody else must go.
Good luck to everybody. No hard
Bye,
feelings.
Nav.
Have fun.
Sorry,
Bye.
Nav.
Well, what do you think happened?
I mean, what was always going to happen? Alex, Liana, and Fan Guy voted me out, and then Dazed and Didi kept me, which, I don't think Didi just wanted Meg out, and Dazed, I don't know, threw a pity vote or something. I don't know.
Where do you think everybody stands in this game at this point?
Honestly, I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. I think Dazed is like public enemy number one, which, he's been making deals left and right, I guess, so that's caught up to him. Meg and Fan Guy, I think, are close. Alex and Liana are close. Apparently, Alex and Didi are close, which honestly good on them if that's the case, because they spend the first half of the game against each other and then working together. Nobody would expect it, so good on them. I mean, they're all good people. Like, I have nothing against them. There are some people I'm rooting for more than others, but I think Dazed is probably the most in danger if he doesn't win HOH or veto. Beyond that, I wouldn't be able to tell you who's like closely working with whom. I do think Monet, Liana, and Alex, I guess, are probably working together, especially after Leon left.
Who do you think is in the best position?
It's hard to say, but like it has to be one of the three. I think I will go with. I'll go with Monet because like she's social, people like her. Although like this past HOH, maybe some people were wronged against her, but I think I'll go with Monet.
Well, this is about a bit of a deja vu because in online survival, you went out and then there was a double elimination, and now you're going out and there's about to be a double eviction.
Okay.
So who do you think might follow you out tonight?
Dazed. Like if he doesn't win HOH or veto, I think it will be Dazed. And if he does, then Liana. Well, yeah, then Liana, because he'll take a shot at Liana. And I don't think people will like let Liana stay if she's on the block. She's too threatening in comms.
Any final thoughts on the game?
Thanks again for inviting me. But like I said earlier in the call, this format is too weird for me. It's tough. It's tough to get used to. And these people have obviously been playing longer, so they're probably more used to it than I am. But it's a little tough for me to adjust to it. And I also apologize that I couldn't make a lot of calls. It's honestly like
I know you're busy.
Yeah, I get busy, so it's not like I'm willfully ignoring it or anything. It's just get a little busy. But yeah, I had fun. A little bummed that Mike went out so early. Like especially once I realized who he was, it would have been nice to play with him a little longer. But even before that, I did like his vibe a lot. Even before I knew who he was, I felt like he's somebody I would get along with, which is true because I have gotten along with in the past. So yeah, I wish he had made jury because I know this whole series means a lot to him. But I'm glad to be on the jury and I'm excited to see how it unfolds.
Nav is the first player out tonight, but it's time to let the players know that tonight is a double eviction.
While y'all have speculated, tonight is indeed a double eviction. So within the next hour, well, hopefully less, but it will be an HOH comp, noms, veto meeting, and the vote. Because for now, we start with the HOH. Monet as the outgoing HOH. You cannot play in this first HOH tonight. But you can watch. Everybody else, please have your papers ready to go. We will be doing true or false on this season.
Who the hell knows?
Nobody, apparently.
Who the fuck knows?
First question. Deleon was one of the two people in second place in the social media challenge. True or false?
DeLeon was one of the 2 people in second place in the social media challenge.
I don't even know what the social media challenge is.
Me either.
Write your answers. 3, 2, 1. Please show your answers and hold them up so I can see. I will say after I write everybody's points who's right.
Well, if it's multiple people that are right, sorry, Alex.
Yeah, it's everybody but Alex.
Oh shit.
It was true.
Social media. I just guessed.
I just guessed too.
I think that was the Family Feud, right?
No.
No, I think that was the Kim Kardashian and
The majority
Social
one.
media followers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, next, true or false? True or false? Dot had 7 votes against him when he was evicted. True or false? Dot had 7 votes against him when he was evicted. Write your answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show.
Wait, that's false.
You were all correct.
Did I spell false right?
I just made 2 cards, baby.
That's
Oh,
hard.
come on,
That's
y'all.
hard.
Come on,
That's
y'all.
hard.
I got y'all.
That's hard.
I just like words.
Cross out there.
All right, next question. True or false? Mike had more votes against him the second time he was voted out compared to the first. True or false? Mike had more votes against him the second time he was voted out compared to the first. Please write your answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dee, I can't see your answer. I still can't see your answer. And I still... Okay, everybody but Dee is correct. True or false? Aspen was last place in Asteroids Veto. True or false? Aspen was last place in the Asteroids Veto.
I ain't even split it. I
I don't even know what the fuck asteroids is, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show your answers. It is true. Everybody except Days and Alex gets it right.
Man, this some bullshit.
So Fanguy, Megan, Leanna are in the lead. We go to the next question. 2048 took place in round 2. True or false? 2048 took place in round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show your answers. I can't see yours, Dee.
Oh my god, this is difficult.
Everybody is right except Leanna and Days.
It was true. 2048.
Fanguy and Meg are in the lead. Majority rules took place in round 5. True or false? Majority rules took place in round 5.
What is majority rules?
2, 1. D, you didn't show your answer, so you can't get a point.
True.
Leanna, Dazed, Alex, and Meg get a point.
Yay.
Meg, you are in the lead. Next question. True or false? Nick played in 2 vetoes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't see yours, DD. Everybody is right except Meg and Fanguy. Meg and Leanna are tied. True or false? Aspen played in 2 vetoes. True or false? Aspen played in 2 vetoes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is true. Leanna, you are the new HOH of the Double Eviction.
Oh, I had to. I mean, I had to. I had to win.
Yeah,
Leanna, please
Leanna.
make your 2 nominees.
Days and Fanguy.
All right. It is Dazed and Fanguy on the block.
Let me pick for Vito.
Are you surprised by that, Dace?
No, I'm just
I'm
glad
not
that
Leanna.
glad that my sympathy vote worked.
Leanna, please choose someone to play
Choose.
the Vito. Because you got house guest choice.
Oh, Meg.
Okay. Dee. Lastly is Alex. It's everybody except Monet again. I'm sorry, Monet. I guess you don't get to play a competition again. We're keeping it musical. Except you're not humming. Don't worry, you're not humming. You must write your answers on paper. You'll get lyrics to songs. You get a point for the song and a point for the artist. So you can't get 2 points per round. But you will only have 12 seconds to write your artist and your song. If you don't put your thing up on time, you lose. Spelling mistakes are okay, but the song title needs to be exactly right. Okay, here's the first one. It will pop up on the screen. The 12 seconds will start automatically. Good luck.
Hey, never mind that what he to say. Ignore him. Tell fade away. Amazing. What? Hey, never mind. Hey, this.
5. You need to write 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show your answers.
I don't know. Eminem? I don't know.
You're all wrong. It is "Live Your Life" by T.I.
Can we go on mute when
I
you
knew
do
this
this?
was not gonna be. This is not gonna be good.
This is not going to be good at all.
Here is the next one. 12 seconds begins, and now.
I've been really trying to hold back the feelings. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show your answers, or they won't count. Hold them there.
Oh, there ain't no sunshine, I think.
Vanga has 2 points. Leanna has 1.
Oh, that's how it goes?
Okay, here is the next one.
18 years. She got one of your kids. Got yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bro, I don't even fucking know.
Everybody gets 2 points. Well, Vanguy, D, and May get 2 points. Xana, you get 1.
So I gotta say the title too and the name.
Gold Digger. Okay.
Oh, Gold Digger.
I don't know lyrics for shit. Wow.
Oh, so I should have said Kanye West and Gold Digger.
Yes.
Oh,
Correct.
okay. All right.
Here is the next one.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade.
5, 4,
That one.
3, 2, 1. Please show your.
How do you write that fast?
I do that one.
I tried writing as fast as I can, but
I don't know that one.
May gets 1 point. Alex gets 2 points.
I said Ed She because I could not. I had to write the freaking song.
Here is the next one.
I don't know this stuff.
Now you put your hands up in the club. We just broke up. I'm doing my own. I'm doing my own.
Stop reading out loud. I can't.
Because I don't know the lyrics.
It's so distracting if you
One, please.
I don't know.
Dee gets 2 points. It was Beyonce's.
Damn.
Oh, you gotta say so much.
Here is the next one.
I'm rolling thunder, a pouring rain. I'm coming on a light hurricane.
5, 4, 3.
I don't know if this is right.
1. Please show your answers.
Uh-uh.
I don't know any of this stuff.
I had to put something. I don't know that one.
What is your answer, Meg?
Coming like a hurricane.
That was Hell's Bells by ACDC.
Oh, hell no. Absolutely not.
That's hard.
Here is the next one. Currently, D is in the lead, Fanguy in second. It's 5-4. Here is the next.
Let's get it cracked up on
What the fuck?
on the dance floor. Let's get it cranked up on. Let's get it cranked up.
4, 3, 2, 1. Please show your answers.
I don't know. Yeah, John. Crank.
D and Meg are correct.
You said Drake like 10 times, man.
I don't know.
It's gonna be the right one.
Yes,
Literally,
it's a lot of
90% songs.
I gotta put something down.
90% of these songs are in the one genre I don't know. So
Yeah.
go
I
ahead.
don't know
Is
either.
the next one.
Say it ain't so. I will not go turn the lights off.
Give me stuff like this.
I don't know that either.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show. Fanguy is correct. Well, he got the artist right, not the song. It is All the Small Things.
Ah,
I don't know that damn song.
Oh, Days has Blink-182 as well, even though he's getting left behind in the points anyway. Here is the next one.
It's been a long time. We should have left you without a dope. Oh, step two. What that is? It's been a long time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show your answer. Step up.
Timberlake.
Is it?
Timberland.
D and Meg get the points.
And Aaliyah are.
He's pulling away, however, with 9. Meg and Fanguy are tied at 5.
Who has 9?
You do.
You do.
Here is the next one.
Please stick in the river and lakes you used to. Aaliyah. Escape.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please show him. Hold it there.
Escape. TLC.
Fanguy, D, and Meg.
TLC.
Here is
I like to.
the next one.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, cocoa pop. What you working on? Light it up and take
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I forgot who it is. Tupac.
I don't know who it is.
Meg and D get it.
Who the fuck said Tupac, bro?
Sorry, I.
Melly.
Here is the next one.
But a taste of lips. All right.
whatever, I concede.
Man. A taste of your lips.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
With a taste of your lips, I'm on the
Britney
ride.
Spears,
Your
indeed.
toxic, I'm slipping under.
At this point, nobody could catch Dee Dee. There's not enough points left. Dee Dee,
Damn,
these
Dee Dee.
challenges are yours. You win the veto. You have about 60 seconds to talk before you have to decide if you want to use it or not.
Where's Monet?
She is here watching.
Okay.
You have 45 seconds to talk.
Me?
No,
I mean, and the nominees more so, I think.
Nominees, speak your cases.
Damn, I'm mad I didn't put Marvin Gaye.
She wanted 100 on this exam.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Didi, you must decide if you are going to use the veto. Please say you are using the veto and who you are using it on. If you are not using the veto, say you are not using the veto.
I always like to give a little speech. So, like Destiny's Child and Beyonce, no.
All right. Bad Guy and Dazed, you remain on the block. I need the voters, which are Monet, Alex, Didi, Meg, to text me who you are voting out between.
Oh,
Bad Guy.
God.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh, shit. I need some more wine.
If I've made a deal with you and kept it, keep that in mind. And if I've offered you one, know that I hold true to my deals and that can help you out.
Monet and Alex.
What's up?
That's all I got to say.
Leanna, did you vote me or Nav out?
I voted you. I kept you.
I obviously kept you.
Yeah, I kept you. You know I wasn't lying.
The voters, there's what, 4 of you? I believe you guys know where I stand. I've told y'all pretty clearly where I'm at with each of you. Obviously, I voted to keep Meg. I don't think that's a secret. So, if that affects y'all vote in one way or another, it does. But I did vote to keep Meg. So, y'all know where I stand, man. That's all I could say. I've stood up to what I've said I was gonna do. Yep.
Dazed, you can have a speech.
Meg, sympathy vote stood. You also know I've held my deals with you. Didi, you know where I stand with you. Alex, remember what we talked about, the 2 scenarios where you can't win? I can take care of that for you. And you know from the other 2 people I've made deals with that I'll hold true to my word when I say I'm going to do something. Good luck, fan guy.
You too. I don't have as many deals as you, I don't think. I think you have like deals with everyone.
I can't believe we're in a double elimination, guys.
All right. I have the results. By a vote of 3-1, Dazed, you have been evicted from Little Brother.
I am pleased and happy that I was the one got these. So.
Well, let's begin with yesterday because I was confused. So would you like the time to explain yourself? I guess my first question, were you just so convinced that the vote was 4-1 and that Didi was going to get blamed?
No, and I wasn't trying to blame it on Didi. Like I said, what Meg said, I was pretty sure that Nav was gonna go regardless. So I was planning on voting him out. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a 3-2 vote with Nav going or a 4-1 vote with Nav going. But Meg did make a lot of sense with, Nav isn't going to be around to help you out, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I was working on trying to make sure that I wasn't going to lose a jury vote. I was pretty sure that Nav would have voted for me in the end regardless. And then I wanted to make sure that Meg knew that I voted to keep her so that she wouldn't vote against me in the end also. So
who do you think was the sole vote to keep you?
It's a good question. I'm leaning towards it being Meg. I think Didi, there was concerns that Didi was working with Alex and Leanna, hence, the deal that she wanted me to make. Alex flip. I know he didn't vote to keep me. I know Monet didn't vote to keep me. So I'm thinking it's Meg. I think Meg voted to keep me around.
Let's go back in the game, I guess. Were you too concerned about who was working together or no?
I feel like I had a pretty good read on the house in general. The thing was, because I wasn't really working with anybody, it meant that everybody else was working with somebody. I had an idea of who the main groups were, and I think there were those such as Fanguy and Alex that were back and forth. So yeah, Dee Dee is the one I'm not particularly sure on. I thought she was working by herself, but I think she might have been closer with Alex and Leanna, or at least Leanna, than I thought she was.
Who do you think is in the best position right now?
Probably Leanna. She's playing a good game, and I thought she played a good game when she played Survival. She has a group of people around her, and although she likes to preach that she doesn't lie, she has told a whole bunch of lies throughout this game.
Who do you think is in the worst position right now?
Alex. I stand by the two scenarios where he can't win, and that's against Leanna and Monet. He doesn't have the votes. It's the best he's going to do is lose 4-3. And that's with me voting for him. So he's got limited options on who he can win against in the end. I think everybody else has a legit chance.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know if you would agree, but I think I played a hell of a lot better game than I have the past two times.
Well, the first game you were third place.
Yeah, but that I was a complete mess in that episode. I don't even remember the majority of it.
That was probably your best social game, though.
Yeah, but I came into this game not wanting to be a part of a large alliance, being as honest as I could, and keeping the paranoia to a minimum. And I think I succeeded in all three of those goals, and I think I got pretty far doing it.
That's all tonight. Find out who the next HOH is Saturday night.